What's up, guys? My name is Evan Mitchell, and I'm going to teach you how to air up a tire, or both front and rear tires on a motorcycle. So the first thing you're going to need to have is your air chuck and your compressed air. And the second thing you're going to need to have is a tire pressure gauge, and this one goes up to 15 pounds. So we're only gonna air these tires up to, or we're gonna air the rear one up to about 10 pounds and the front one around 8 pounds. The reason behind that is we run 10 pounds in the back just because we run terrain with rocks and roots and slick mud, and 10 pounds we found that 10 pounds works pretty well with all that terrain. And you don't want too high of a pressure in your tire, because it's going to be really bouncy and it's going to be really uncomfortable and not as soft. So down here we're going to have our valve right here where we're going to put the air in, and we're actually going to see how much pressure is in this tire now. So we have just about 6 pounds in this tire, which is a little bit too low, and we're going to go ahead and bring that up to 10 pounds. So all you're going to have to do is put the end of this on top of the valve and push it down until you hear the air go into the tire. Like that. Now we're going to check it. Just over 10 pounds. So what I'm going to do to let some air out, this button right here on the side, you hold it on the valve and push it in, and it's going to release air. Release a little bit of air. And we're right at 10 pounds. And then always be sure you put your valve cap back on, because you could lose air if that is not on. Alright, let's go to the front tire. Alright, so we have our valve right up here, so we're going to go ahead and unscrew the valve cap. And we're going to go ahead and see how much pressure is in the front tire. So the front tire just has under 7.5, so that's still a little bit too low. So we are going to put our air check on it just like we did the rear tire until we hear the air come into the tire. Just like that. And we're going to see how much pressure we have. So we have 10 pounds. That's a little bit too much. We want somewhere around 8 pounds, so I'm going to go ahead and release some more air. Right at 8 pounds. Make sure you always put your valve cap back on. So the reason that we do this is so we always air up our tires after every ride, or before every ride actually, and it's super important because whenever you're out riding a trail, you don't want to have too little of a air pressure in your tire, because your tire could go flat and it could be uncomfortable to ride on and make it there could be like an unsafe situation. And really 8 pounds in the front and 10 pounds in the back is what we always run, and we found that that is really the best to go by for the terrain that we're on. And that is the importance of airing up your tire and how to air up your tire.